Hi friends, this is Shiraz. Welcome to our channel, Running Company. It's all about running. Today's topic of discussion and the few exercises that I'm going to demonstrate are very important for the beginners, as well as those are very important for the cancer patients like me who are on treatment and are thinking of getting into the sports of running or becoming serious about running and doing some marathon. What are the very commonest injuries that you will get as a runner is the injury of the foot and the ankle, and that is where the stride ends, and that is, I believe, is the most important part, and most important part that most of the runners ignore is foot strengthening, foot care and foot exercises that you need to do it regularly apart from building mileage or building speed. So here are few exercises that I'm going to demonstrate you today. The exercises that I'm going to demonstrate are the exercises that you can do at your convenience, at your house, at your home, and it doesn't require an expensive equipment. It just requires few props like a TheraBand. It requires a soft tennis ball, and maybe you can use a hanky, and that's about it. Always remember, whenever you are starting any exercise, the most important part is the warm-up. So even if you are doing an exercises only for your foot or for the ankle, make sure you do a gentle warm-up. Okay, let's get started. Sit comfortably over the mat, align your back, and you can fold your one leg. Start with dorsiflexion and plantar flexion, that is toes pointing and then flexing. This is the very common and the most important movement that will help you to stretch your anterior muscle as well as the posterior muscles of the calf that is used while running. So this is the first stretch that you should do. Second, you can also move your feet inwards, and the third, outward movement. Remember to do all these movements at least for 30 seconds. First strengthening exercise that we are going to do, and we are going to use TheraBand. There are various resistance that you get depending on the color. I think black one is the toughest to use. I'm using here purple, and which is the medium intensity, and this works well for me. The first exercise that you should be doing is by placing the TheraBand below your feet. Keep the legs straight. Again, you can go into the dorsi and the plantar flexion and do these exercises that will help you to strengthen your ankle, that will help you to strengthen your posterior muscles of the lower leg, and it will also help you to strengthen the fascia that is below the feet. So after completing the first exercise, that is dorsiflexion and the plantar flexion with the help of the TheraBand for the resistance and to build strength, you can go into the second exercise. Second exercise is where you can use one hand, and you can use the other hand for the support. Just twist the ankle inwards, bring it to the neutral position, again inwards, bring it to the neutral position. Remember to do this at least for 30 counts and go on to the next leg as well. Third exercise using the TheraBand is outward twist. You can use one hand for the support, twist your feet outward, get it to the starting point, again outward, get it to the neutral position, outward, again neutral position. It's very simple. Do this exercise at least for 30 repetitions with both the legs. Next, and the best strengthening exercise that you can do for your feet is the toe curl, and for that you will require a hanky. You can also use any paper. I use hanky, and this is how it needs to be done. lay a hanky on the floor and put your feet above that. You can put the heel towards the one end of the hanky and just start by slaying your toes and curling it in, and again slaying your toe, curling it in, again slaying your toe and curling it in. Make sure when you curl your toes in, hold it for a few seconds before you slay again, and every time you do that, your aim should be to fold the hanky as much as possible in between your feet. Third exercise will require a soft tennis ball. This exercise is known as ball roll. All you need to do is place that soft tennis ball under your feet and roll it forward and back at least for 30 seconds. This is how it needs to be done. Place it under your heel, roll it right up to the big toe and again towards the heel. So from the heel to the ball of the feet. This is the exercise that will help you to relieve you from the pain. Just in case if you have a plantar fasciitis, it's a great exercise, and also it helps you to recover from your long runs. It also helps you to relieve the pressure from the trigger points, and great exercise to be done at least once or twice a day, especially after your run. The other option that I use also is the frozen bottle. Specifically, I love to do this frozen iced bottle roll after very long and the hard runs, and sometimes I feel slight inflammation on my ankle or the lower part of the feet. It really helps you to relieve. It's a wonderful exercise. It needs to be done the same way as the ball roll. Place your foot and you can apply the pressure as much as you are comfortable and you can tolerate. Do it at least for a minute and you will see the difference that your muscles and the tired tissues, the fascia will recover, and you will see that the inflammation goes away or subsides or reduces. Hope you like the video. Do give us a thumbs up. If you have any questions, do leave it under the comment section and I would love to revert back. Until then, Shiraz signing off from Running Company. It's all about running.